Coming up on In the City today, Fraser chats to FATV, the newbies have their green screen shots, and the boys get real and talk romance with our Valentine's Day sillies. But first, I caught up with Ollie ahead of this weekend's 5th round FA Cup clash with Wigan.
It's so tight in that league. It's still 6 points up to 10th. It's 1 or 2 good results after each other. We'll be looking behind us instead of upwards. So, but the pleasing thing was the performance, especially the defending second half. Of course, they came at us the last 20-25 minutes. I think we didn't keep the ball well enough. But then the defending of obviously David, Stephen, and Ben as the main focal points in there was outstanding, and the rest of us just filled in.
You mentioned Ben, not just to pinpoint one person, but he did have an outstanding performance. And one person who took publicly to Twitter was Mark Hudson, in retweeting and tweeting himself about Ben's performance. How important is solidarity amongst the group? Oh,
it's massive. In a position we're in now, it's, you know, when you're either pushing to win something or you're working together to stay out of the relegation battle, to stay together is the main thing. There's no personal agendas, anything here. If you come in with personal agendas, you won't be playing. That's for sure. So the lads, they stick together. They've been together for many years. Yeah, there's a few new ones in, but they've gelled in really, really nicely.
With another worldy save from Marshy on Tuesday night, it's nothing but praise for our keeper from the gaffer.
He's been outstanding this season. He's such a terrific professional as well. He comes in. There's never any bother with David. And of course we're very happy he signed a new contract last week, so we've tied him up, and I think maybe that gives him he knows he's settled here. He wanted to stay here, and of course when you're settled and happy outside the pitch as well, you do well on the pitch.
I suppose it's a bit of a biased question, but would you back the sentiment that he is one of the Premier League's best goalkeepers now?
I wouldn't swap him with anyone, that's for sure.
And Ollie went on to talk about the strike partnership of Fraser and Kenwyn.
You look at the game, it's the first time in a while they played together, but they linked up well. They understood each other's movements. They did really well defending together as a two, because sometimes you can get outplayed if you play with 2 up top, but they really did share the shift, dropping in to be the extra man. Of course, towards the end, the 2 of them were a little bit tired, but they're so important on set pieces, our own attacking crosses and stuff, so I just wanted to keep them on.
There's still more to come from Ollie later in the show. Well, he's put in a decent performance so far this season in the Cup himself, and today Fraser acknowledged the significance of being just 2 games away from Wembley and how a result on Saturday can encourage a stronger run in the league.
I think if you treat it like you treat the Premier League, it can. If you sack it off a little bit, then it becomes a negative. But I think the manager has said to us that we try and win games. Try and get that make it a habit of winning football matches. And if you can make that a habit, it's a great habit to have. So hopefully we can, if we keep winning in the Cup, we can take that into the league form and win some games in the league. Everyone, when you're a young lad, you watch all the cup games. They're always exciting matches because you never really know who's going to be in the final every year. You never know who's going to win each round of each round. So it's it feels like everyone's got a chance of winning a cup. So it's Liverpool have got Arsenal this weekend. Well, that's another big team gone. So the longer you're in it, the more chance you've got of winning it, because, like you said, a lot of the big teams are falling out now, so hopefully we can avoid as many of them as possible and do well.
Coming up against a newly relegated side, Fraser also looked at the threat Wigan are capable of posing on Saturday.
They're obviously got relegated last year, so they've got a strong squad. I think they were one of the favourites to come straight back up, so we can't take them lightly. They've still got a lot of players that were there last season, so it's going to be a tough game, but hopefully, we're at home, we've got that edge, and we can be on.
The final of our January signings, Juan Cala gave his first interview with us this week.
Muchas gracias por la llegada. Y el motivo está claro. A mi parecer, creo que es la mejor liga del mundo y estaba loco por jugar en esta liga, y el Cardiff me lo ha propuesto, jugar en la liga e intentar pues el equipo levante posiciones. Sí, hace que mi llegada aquí a Cardiff sea menos traumática, ya que lo conocía del año pasado, he compartido vestuario con él y bueno, me puedo llevar bastante en el funcionamiento del club, en el funcionamiento del equipo y la integración puede ser mucho mejor. Bueno, Álvaro también compartí vestuario con él el año pasado, igual que con Jesús Navas. Ya somos 28 jugadores los españoles que estamos en la Premier League. Eso hace indicar que la Premier League es un atractivo, una liga muy atractiva para nosotros, porque aquí el fútbol se vive de forma diferente y que es de una mejor liga del mundo, porque si los jugadores estamos locos por venir a la Premier League es porque es una de las mejores ligas del mundo.
This week, Matt, Magnus, Joe, Juan, Fabio, Kenwin and Wilfred went along to the Vale Hotel, where they had their green screen walk-ons for Sky. Hate it or love it, there's no getting past February the 14th without the lull of Valentine's Day, and the newbies showed us some love this week with our quiz. Kenwin, which fruit is also known as the love apple?
Strawberry?
I don't know, maybe an apple.
Over.
Grapes.
Grapes. Oh, wow.
Tomato.
Tomato? No, tomato.
What? It's tomato. I didn't know.
Doesn't make sense. Who has a tomato on Valentine's Day?
Tomato.
Callum, don't shake your head, I'll come over there and beat you up.
What percentage of women send themselves flowers on Valentine's Day? Is it 3%, 15 or 35?
15.
33, probably.
15 actually.
No.
We're not all that sad.
35. I think 15.
Way off the mark.
Yeah, but that's sad to admit. So sad.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
15.
Correct. Which debatably annoying singer features in the 2010 film Valentine's Day? She's annoying.
Annoying.
One of those singers whose every tune gets stuck in your head.
Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Is it?
Was that a guess?
Yeah.
See, it's true.
She does me head in.
Do you know the singer Taylor Swift?
There are quite a few people out there annoying.
No? Okay, this is going to be really difficult.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Taylor Swift?
She's alright, I don't know.
Did you send any Valentine's Day cards when you were growing up as a child in school?
No, that's
You
too
weren't
cool
the
for that.
Casanova of the class.
No, too cool for
fail to believe
that.
that.
Too busy collecting them.
Collecting them? What was your personal best?
45?
A year?
Yeah,
Decent.
that was just in one day.
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Can we just bought Ollie a Valentine's gift?
Did you?
Yeah.
Which boy?
He's over there.
Beautiful. Okay, we're going for a Google Translator here.
Secret celebrity crush.
Or is it not a secret?
Yeah, it's a secret, but you're gonna put it on camera. How can it's not a secret anymore, is it?
Who's yours? Who's yours? Sung by Robson and Jerome is the top-selling love song in the UK ever.
I don't know who Robson and Jerome is, I'm sorry. So, I can't say.
Wouldn't it be nice to trade the rain for the sunshine of Abu Dhabi? Well, that's where the boys are off for some warm weather training this week.
Conditions here haven't been the best. I think the lads are in dire need of some energy from the sun, so and some good training, because the pitches here it's been difficult to train on the pitch. We've been travelling here, there and everywhere using the stadium and 2 or 3 other training grounds, so just to have everyone together for 3 or 4 days would be good on the same place.
With the 5th round of the FA Cup just days away now, the manager continued by looking ahead to facing Wigan.
We're going to go into the Wigan game, of course, wanting to win it. There's a couple of issues with some slight injuries that need to rest a few, but that just gives others a chance to prove that they should be playing in the league as well.